Recording in progress.
Great morning to each and every one of you guys who logged on to our Saturday morning new member orientation. This call, it happens each and every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. And I want to get right into the information today because those of you who are brand new to the organization and team, I want to say to you, welcome to the team. More importantly, welcome to the family of Unity. And Unity is an organization of professionals, a global organization of professionals that are dedicated to the health and financial empowerment of families around the world through education and entrepreneurship. And the very first things I want you to know what to do when you first get started to do is to absolutely plug into the system. And the system that we have will help you save yourself some time, energy, and money. And we like to affectionately call this system the 4 steps to momentum. And the 4 steps that is going to take you to build a long-lasting, successful organization is going to start off with step 1, being a product of the product. Now, we want you to fall in love with the products. Why is that important for you as a person? Why is that important for your organization? And why is that important as for the company? All those things are important because the company itself stands with a 50% partnership with you and your family to build a big organization in a wildly successful business. And as they stand along with you in a 50% partnership, they want you to love the products. We want you to love the product. We want you to stay on proper smartship. Now, proper smartship is 3 products. It's basically product replacement or drop shipment for the products that come directly to your home. That means before you run out, or by the time you run out, you have more products already on deck. I liken it to where people who are they're using some type of medication from the doctors, right? Like for instance, I know people who use blood pressure medications. They normally tell you to take the medication the same time every day. And there's some people, as soon as they know that it's over with, if they don't have the medication, they start to panic. I don't have my medication. I need my medication. Something's going to, and even if you have insulin, you have to have your medication. Well, when you start using products for your overall health, you don't want to get into a point, a path, and a place to where you're without your products. You want to always have access to products. So being on proper smartship will ensure that before your products run out or by the time it's done, more product will come to replace the ones that you have. Now, proper smartship is using a minimum of 3 products. Let's say you already know that you're in this space to where you want to use the detox product, the detox tea. This is our detox tea. And if you want to use the detox tea, as you see here, this tea right here is 40 points. This product right here is 40 points. This product right here, which is NRG, is 40 points. So that means if you're going to use the NutriBurst because you want to have a full day supply of liquid vitamins, it's 40 points. This right here. You don't want to be without this product. They want to have this each and every month. You don't want to be without it, not even one day, because it's going to give your body all the vitamins, nutrients, minerals, everything that it's going to need in order for it to run on optimal levels. You want this on a daily basis. If you want your detox tea, right, or your cleansing tea, let me get used to not saying detox with the word cleansing. So whether you want to use the brew tea, which is 2 sachets that makes a gallon of tea, and you can actually brew this, and it gives you access to drinking 8 ounces a day, twice a day, maybe another maybe another 4 ounces as a snack throughout the middle of the day. Whether you want to use this and this 40 points for this right here, or do you want to use the tea that you can put in a bottle, shake it up, and have the cleansing on the go. Regardless of how you decide you want to use it, guys, you take out the bad, you replace it with the good. That's 4. So this is 40 points. This is 40 points. That's 80, right? Because you and your family want to keep yourself on living a healthy lifestyle. This is 40 points, which is the NRG, synergistic blend of key support minerals. Turns on the energy, turns off the appetite, burn calories while you're using it. It keeps you living a healthy lifestyle. This right here is our new product. It's the Slimming System. It has 3 products inside of it. Those 3 products equate to about 40 points each, so it qualifies you for 120. All right, and with that has the GLP-1 Slimming System, which helps the body generate natural GLP-1. Many people have heard it called Ozempic, which is a name brand, but GLP-1 is what the brand represents. But instead of taking it through injections, we use it in pill form, right? That's for the GLP-1, which helps you in your process to control. The clear right here is something that helps with your body, which is liver functions. Then of course, this is the ISO cleanse that is formulated for this particular brand. Now, that's important for you because it all goes back to being a product of the product. Whether you want to use 3 products that you want to put together yourself, it could be coffee, it could be NRG, it could be NutriBurst, whatever 3 products you want to have, or you can go directly to one of the kits and packs that we already have, like the Slimming Kit or some other product kit that we already have. Either way, using 3 products will get you to fall in love with your products, fall in love with your goal to live a healthier lifestyle, because you got involved with a health and wellness company so that you and your family can live a healthier lifestyle and stay focused on your health long term. So because of that, make sure you're using those same, keep yourself on at least 3 products minimum, right? Set it and forget it. Now, the company just basically needs basic 40 points of you, right? You need 40 points to be active, bare minimum. I mean, those of you who are in this company, even though you want to build it as a business for yourself, and you want to build it as a lifestyle brand for yourself and your family with health, just know that to keep your business active, the doors to your store open, it requires 40 points. For instance, I saw a young lady, just a few days ago, she hasn't been active. She was active for a while. She didn't let herself be active. Then I saw that it was some points that came to her back off. It wasn't enough to keep her qualified. It was like 30 points. So that meant to me 30 points when she wasn't active. Somebody logged into her back office, or not. Somebody logged in through the link that she provided them, and they purchased 3 products. That means she would have made $60, which would have been enough to pay for another, keep yourself active for the whole month. And she would have made the $60, keep herself active for the entire month. But she got 10 points per, it was 30 points, I'm sorry, it was 30 points, 10 points per product that went to her, that went directly to her. That meant somebody logged in and bought 3 products from her, but because she was not active, she made $0. So when you absolutely know that you are an entrepreneur, you have to keep your doors to your stores open, and that's what the 40-point bare minimum will allow you to always get paid if someone logs into your back office or logs into your link and purchase a product. And you're going to find that most people, just like Amazon, when they said those who bought this also bought this, or like me yesterday, I had someone that was asking about the Slimming Kit. And when they went online to purchase a Slimming Kit, they started logging in through my back office. And as they was in the back office, they started saying to me, I'm looking for it in the text. They also was like, let me see something. They said, hey, Jason, have you tried that mushroom coffee? Just wondering, does the caffeine in it gives you the crash and jittery feeling? So I actually left a voice note. All right. And then she was like, perfect. So not only did she buy the Slimming Kit, she also bought the coffee. We always get them in the door with 1 product, and we show them the store. When they get in, they'll see other products. But if you're not active, you're going to make $0 when people log into your site and purchase a product. Now, the last thing I'm going to tell you guys, which is the most important thing when it comes to your partnership with the company, your 50% partnership with the company requires that you remain on SmartShip. All right. The reason why they pay you so much is because as a partner, all right, any partnership you have a 50-50 partnership, right? I'm not any partnership. You can have less than that, more than that, but a partnership that's 50-50. If you have some partnership, that means you're going to do something and your partners are going to do something else as well. Whether your partner is going to provide the money of the business and then you're going to do other things, or the partner's going to provide, you're going to do certain parts of the business, or you both can provide money to the business, and she's going to do this, and then she's going to do this, or he's going to do this, and he's going to do this. Whatever it is, that's a partnership. So if you know that the company itself they're going to do R&D, which is research and development for new products. For instance, this is the tea that we had first. They did research and development because they had the money that was coming in. So they researched to find a different product that they can have the same product, but make it instant. Then they researched and developed more, where they found not only can they have it instant, they can have a watermelon flavor. There's some more research and development. R&D on their side. You didn't have to do it. They did it on their side. And they came up with the tropical punch, did some more research and development, and they came up with the instant tea. All right. Research and development came up with other products that they was able to utilize through R&D. Now, the thing is with that, that is one of the things that the company looks for. They come up with new ideas for new products. They also come up with new packaging and things like that. So they will actually come up with the products. They will package the products. They will ship the products on your behalf. They will talk to customers on your behalf through customer service, a bunch of different things. They even will handle the money back guarantee for your customer on your behalf should the customer no longer want the product, in the 30 days, empty package, money back guarantee, all those things that happens is a 50% partnership. All you have to do is tell somebody about the business and you get paid. Open your mouth the same way you told somebody about the restaurant, told them about the movie, told them about whatever it is, you got paid. I actually told you guys last week about something I saw on Netflix. And as soon as I saw it, other people started. I didn't say the name of it because I can't quite remember the name of it at the time. But everybody else saw it. I'm seeing people on social media talking about it. People making $0. It became #1 on Netflix. It's someplace in the top 5 right now still, because people was talking about it, and they made $0. But the people, but for the fact that they talked about it, it went up to shot up the ranks. The company and the people who are actually stars in the movies, the ones who actually own the rights to it, they're still making money because people have told people about it. But the ones who told them make zero, you will make money by telling people about the products that your partners have actually produced and put in place. So we have a partnership. Now, why am I saying all of this? It's because I have to give you the analogy because it's important that as a partner, you put yourself on smart ship. I know you can place an order, but placing an order is not the same as the company knowing how to properly order for the field, how to properly order for their partners, what they need to order for yourself. If you just place an order, listen, please listen. This is a conversation that comes directly from corporate. This is a conversation that I've been having with you guys for years, but it's coming directly from corporate now because they understand they want people to be on smart ships so that they can properly assess how many products they need to purchase for you next month. You and me next month. You, me, and this organization next month. Me, you, this organization, and the Rebirth next month. Me, you, the organization of Rebirth, and all other organizations around the world next month. They need to be able to know in advance what to purchase so that they can actually make sure that they can bill right, think about projections, because they can do their monthly projections right, do their invoicing correctly. All these things are important. So smart ship is important that you set it and forget it. Log into your back office when we finish this call. Set yourself on a smart ship. We run smart ship as a team on the 10th of the month. Your smart ship or your order or your smart ship, it must be 30 days from the date that you made your last order. The date you made your last order, whether that was through smart ship or an order that you placed, 30 days on the same day. All right, so you have a dayversary. That means the same day. If you put it on the 8th of next month, doesn't matter if it's 28 days last month, the 8th of next month is where your smart ship will run again, and you have to place order. And if you do it on one day after that, you may be inactive for another week. Even if you place the order day after, maybe inactive for another week or 2 weeks, before you're able to start getting paid again. So, and the reason why these things are important for people don't know, let me give you guys, some of you guys who are on who don't know it. But there was a time, like I remember being when I was with the company, and it used to be smart ship was on the date. Then they would give you up to Thursday or the end of the work week in order to do your smart ship. And so that meant this. That meant if a person's smart ship was due on Friday, on the next month on that Friday, you could place the order on Friday. Well, they'll do that Friday, but because you had all the way up until Thursday the next week in order to place your order, people would abuse the system, and they would know that the smart ship was due on Friday, so they would wait Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday before they placed the order. So that meant the company was losing money for those extra days us, me times you times hundreds of thousands of other people who decided they wanted to better beat the system, and they were losing money. So I meant over the course of a year, there was people not paying for that. That's like you having to pay rent for 12 months out the year. Well, over the course of a year, it was coming out to 10 months, 11 months, because you beat the system this month, beat the system a month after that, beat the system 2 months after that. Over the course of the year, you may have only paid SmartShip 10 times out the month. So to make sure that they stop that process of, they put it to where it has to be on the same exact date. And that is on the same exact date, dayversary. Now you understand why you have to do it on the same date, because those who had an opportunity to take care of the company and partnership tried to abuse it, and in the abuse of it, they had to shift and change how they did business with it, right? So those things are important. So that's where it comes to you focusing in on your SmartShip. Now, the other thing about being a product of the product is knowing that our products are not just these products. Our products are people. And because our products are people, uh, you know, understanding why people want to do the business, understanding their why, understanding your why is very important. Why this is important to you and your family, why you would like to stay focused in on this business, why you have decided that you want something like this for yourself and your family. I mean, why is it now? Like, I've had a young lady yesterday who said she wanted to get started, and I said, why? Why now? Why? Because it's important for me to know. Well, this is going on in my family. This is going on with my kids. I need money for this right here. This is happening right here. Those things help me to lock in with the person and understand what their goals and their reasons are. And then actually saying why I started going deeper. What is it about your children? What's it about this? Why is it deeper that you want it? And that was because I didn't want to even just sign them up. Just be a customer if you just want products. But if you really want to build a business, I really want to understand why you want to do the business. So knowing a person's why is important. And to make sure that they're able to lock into their why, personal development comes into play. Personal development is a way of how you overcome self-imposed limitations, overcome adversity, overcome the things that you would normally quit before. The reason why you would quit before. Personal development will help you grow. That means your personal growth, your personal thoughts. A lot of times that's happening through the types of organizations you're aligned with, the types of people who are talking to you, the types of books that you read, types of audios that you listen to, the other people who are imparting knowledge and wisdom into you. It will help shift and shape how you look at something, how you make a decision about a thing. So personal development is important. So we would tell people to start your journey on personal development. Go to youtube.com and listen to Jim Rohn's Building Your Network Marketing Business. Now, by listening to Jim Rohn Building Your Network Marketing Business, we know that gives you the opportunity to start focusing in on and staying connected to your why, but also it helps you to recognize the type of people that you're going to be connected to in your journey of entrepreneurship, or that's going to come into your life, or they may already be connected to you. The type of people are going to say things to you that maybe they like to say, I'm just saying these things to you out of love. But they're not saying it out of love. They're saying it out of fear for their own safety, out of fear for their own thoughts, fear from the fact that they don't want success for themselves, their family. They don't want you to leave them. Fear of doing of success for their own lives, because they don't want to do something for themselves. They want to say things to you. Well, if I was you, I wouldn't really do it. If I was you, I would think. But when Jim tells you all these things, when someone says something to you that don't know how to do what you're doing, have never done what it is you want to do, one of my mentors said before to me, Jason, if you buy other people's opinions, you buy their lifestyle. And most of the people who want to tell you about why this and why not this and why you shouldn't do this a thing, you wouldn't want to trade a lifestyle with them. So Jim will help prepare you for the types of people who will come across you in your journey of entrepreneurship, so it can help you make a better decision to stay connected to your why. So that's why being a product of a product is really important. So I gave you guys a history. I know some of you guys logged in late, so you missed the history of certain things that I talked about inside the SmartShip and things like that. But now you have a better understanding of all these things of why. So please, when we're done, set yourself on SmartShip on the 10th of next month, of every single month, so you can place an order. Even if you place the order on the 20th, or the 15th or whatever, you can still set your smart shift for the 10th of next month. If you place the order after the 10th, so that means your smart shift may run on the 12th or 13th or something. You just got started maybe last week, you can still place an order on the 10th and be back in alignment. That means place an order for a product that you may don't have. You may got started with a product kit that doesn't have the lemonade tea inside of it. So now you can place an order for lemonade and bring yourself back on track. And whether you want to set it for 120 at that date, or just because you just got started 3 days ago, but you want to be back in alignment and buy at least one extra product and buy the coffee, just set it. All right. The more products you have that you're able to tell somebody about anyway, or you're able to show, or like myself, I made sure I got this not just to use it, not to only where I was able to lose close to about 10 pounds already using this product. All right. over the last week and a half that I've been using the product. I got started on the 12th. Not only that right there, but I wanted to better have the product, so when I talk about the product, I can have it. I've made sales from this product because I showed me unboxing the product. I didn't show me taking the product. No, actually, I did. I'm sorry. Matter of fact, I did. It was a piece of the video was me sitting here at the table and I just drank the tea. And I may have showed the capsule. Even though I did videos, I kind of use this thing. Some of you guys don't know how to do it, but on TikTok, you can actually have something it says it's called auto cut. And an auto cut, I'll take a variety of different pictures or videos of things that I do. Like I took a video of me walking over, and this is me teaching in this process in a moment for some of you guys. I walked over here to my desk, and I had the box sitting on the end. And then I put the box right here, and I took another video with me showing a video on the computer from TLC Corporate while they was packaging. Then I panned down to this right here. Matter of fact, I got this right here, right? I got so many different tools that I use, right? This is something that I use, one of my tools that I use. Put it around my neck, have this right here, have my phone right here. So that it shows when I'm doing things on my hands. So it just showed me walking with this in front of me, right? That's one of the tools that I use for social media. Another thing that I use for social media, I use this right here, right? This right here just gives me a chance that I can use my back camera. The back, this camera. We normally want to use this when we do video, but I use the back camera. So put this back here. This allows me to stay here. I'm using a camera on this side and get clearer videos of what I'm doing. But all that stuff allowed me to have a clear video, show me walking, unboxing, doing everything that I did. And I did a series of videos. I put it into auto cut. And I kind of started off by which video I wanted to kind of start off with first, and show the video of me walking first. Then it just naturally cuts to me here at the table doing here. Then it naturally cut to me being over here drinking the product. And it was just doing it on his own. I know it makes it look like I'm this fantastic thing. People be, oh my God, you do it. That ain't me. I just put it in the auto cut. Auto cut do what it do on his own. All right. And it just makes me look like I'm doing all this majestic work behind it. Nah. I wish I could. I just do an auto cut. So I'm giving it to some of you guys who may not have ever used that. That could be a great way for you guys to do something as well. So I'm giving that to you guys because I bought the product because I wanted to be able to showcase the product. And showcasing the product, having people buying the product. All right. I sold several of these because I showcased the product for me doing it. So I wanted to give that to you guys just in that space. As I was talking about being a product of the product and everything else, so that you know when you get your products, why you want to have more products than just the one product, why it's okay to purchase different products, because you can show that you're walking and making a great cup of coffee. You can show how you're walking to get your NRG. You can show that you're taking NRG. You can post these things. You can do a variety of cuts and put them into the thing and let the auto cut. And when the auto cut does it, it'll give you different formats. It'll give you different songs. You can choose. You can use, matter of fact, you can even use the format. You may not like the song. You can take the song out and add another song to it and just still use the same format. But sometimes the formats may be choppy, maybe to the left, maybe having with it's just different formats of how the video looks. All right. So, but if you have multiple products, the reason why I tell you the whole story, you got multiple products, you can sell individual products by doing, you can do a video today on this product, do a video tomorrow on this product, do a video today on this one, a video today on this one, and a video today of this one. You can merge those same individual videos together on AutoCut and then pick and choose and make something else for you. You can use the same videos and do it something different and make another cut for you. So I've already done that too. I use the same video cuts and put a different organization and made different cuts. All these things is why when we're saying for you that you're in a perfect business, that when people want to focus on their health, your smart ship, the products you own, the products you have will help you build an amazing business, guys. So make sure that you fall in love with your products and your business and your ability to help people in their overall weight loss, weight gain, weight management, overall health abilities, focus that they want to have for themselves and their families. Now, once we cover that right there, again, this is new member orientation. Now you understand deeper levels of where we were, where we are, why, smart ship, and everything else. Let's talk about step 2, which is list. Okay, go ahead. Gotta get some cereal. All right. Now, step 2 is list. Building a list. Your list should be something that's done within 24 hours. Your list is you talking to 100 people that you want to be able to expose to the business. A list is not something you say, well, I'm just going to talk to people I don't know. That's fear. That's not putting together a list. That's putting together your fear and trying to stand on business on your fear and reasons why if you're not an entrepreneur and you haven't been a 6-figure income earner, and I'm coaching you on what to do, don't say to me, well, I believe the best thing. If you never made 6 figures, your belief is it's not what you really believe. Your belief is the consumer belief. Do me a favor, bring your bowl here. Let me see how much you put in there, because I want to make sure you don't overdo it, because I don't want you wasting cereal this morning. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second here. All right, let me see. Okay, good stuff. All right, because Fruity Pebbles, they tend to they get soggy real fast. I want to make sure you don't put together, because I know you put together a whole bowl. But that's good enough. That's more than enough. You did a great job on that right there. Proud of you. Great job on that right there. I'm gonna make sure he don't overdo his Fruity Pebbles this morning. I overdo too much. And when I finish this call, I'm gonna make some additional breakfast. So don't eat too much. I'm gonna make some pancakes and some other stuff for you when I'm finished. Okay. All right. All right. So when you actually have this list that you put together, your list will allow you to do what successful entrepreneurs have been doing for years. When people want to invite people to an event, they normally put together a list of people that they're going to invite, people that they want to let them know about the wedding, whatever it is. They put together the list first. And then putting together that list will help you to not forget people, to remember people, but also successful entrepreneurs, when they want to invest in something, the first thing they do is say, let me go through my Rolodex or my list of investors, Successful people operate from the rich get richer. Rich people don't wait, and they don't use their own money, they use other people's money. When you want to build a business, you're not using just your money, using other people's money to build your business. So your list is other people's money, other people who have the ability to buy a product, to use a product, to join a business, all this other stuff. So you start saying, I'm gonna find people randomly. No, use your list so you can get good at talking and communicating. The reason I was able to communicate with the young lady who asked me yesterday is because I've been talking and selling the product. So I know how to answer questions when somebody starts to ask a question about a product. If you have not gone through a list of people that you can get good at learning the language, and when you find somebody, you're going to mess it up, and you're going to keep messing it up, because each person will tell you no because you're saying it wrong. You have no way of how you can adjust it and work it out. So we're going to teach you, Zoe, we're going to teach you how you can work it out so that you can learn how to successfully sell products. 50 people who choose to lose is you retailing product to people who are going to lose weight, lose their health challenge, whether they choose it or you choose it, somebody's going to lose it today. 50 people, business will improve their lifestyle, your lifestyle, but you guys working together, cut it out. It will improve their lifestyle. All right. So that's where it comes to you building your list. Now, launching your business is the third thing. Love your products, put together your list of people, then let's launch your business. During your launch, we want you to be connected to the resources of people that you're going to be in business with. So I'm going to say to you early, welcome to the team. More importantly, welcome to the family. Now, that welcome call, when we're launching your business and we're building your business now, is to be done with your lineage or up your line of sponsorship. The people who are connected to you, it's going to be there to help you. That's not going to just get you in and throw you against the wall and see what sticks. The people who that's like your lineage is like you knowing who your dad. You know your dad's dad, which is your grandfather. You know your dad's dad, which is your great grandfather. And you know your lineage. Most people want to know who their lineage. Most people go. You can go to some people's homes and they can tell you who their lineage. Some people may not know. Others know their grandparents and their great grandparents. They know the stories of it. So here, when you have people who are in your lineage, that means your sponsor has a sponsor. So they're going to do a welcome call with them. Your sponsor's sponsor has a sponsor. So therefore, you're going to do a welcome call with all those people up that lineage because you want the person to feel great about their decision. Some people, or most people, a lot of people, I say, when they join a business that they've never done it before, they're joining with a little bit of fear and uncertainty. And the welcome call helps the person to know that they've made the right buying decision. All right. I've had people even this week. People they got started, and then soon as they got started, I don't know if I want to do this, and they quit. People will quit. Some people quit everything they do. They quit jobs, businesses, everything they've ever done in life. They quit, which is why they got the results they got out of their life, out of their lives. So you have to say to yourself that let me do a welcome call to lessen the opportunity for a person to quit before they get started. So let me say to you guys who are brand new to the organization and team, welcome to the team. More importantly, welcome to the family. You have an amazing sponsor. That sponsor, for the fact that they have you plugged into this system and have you on this call for you to be connected to other people like myself who can be here to help you. That helps you understand that they want you to succeed. Because even though you're in business for yourself, you're not by yourself. You have access to calling people who can help you in your decisions, help you to build your business, to help answer some questions, and help you to even talk to your people on your behalf so you learn what to say so you don't mess it up in the very beginning. So that system that we have, when you go to Team Unity Training, that's teamunitytraining.com, that's going to give you access to our community where you can log into our Telegram community, our Facebook community where you can see the replays of things you may have missed, and audio and videos and trainings and things like that, as well as going to connect you to the link tree that's going to give you access to the Dare to Dream, which is this document and form we're going through right now, as well as the video of me going through the training so you know exactly what to do. Now, the training's like 12 minutes. This is orientation because orientation is not a 12-minute get you in, throw you against the wall really quickly. Information is really making sure you understand why. People are more prone to do what you ask them to do when they understand why to do it. Will you remember it all? No. But you also have teamunitytraining.com to go back, download your Dare to Dream, watch the video again in the 12-minute format and go, okay, I remember it. So now you know what to do when someone else joins you in your organization. So welcome to the team. More importantly, welcome to the family. Now, once we have done the welcome call and we got your person brand new and they got started, let's go by a timeline. Let's say today is Friday. Friday, you're going to schedule that you got with them on Friday. You actually did the welcome call with them on Friday. So you let them know I'm going to do a welcome call with you. I'm going to do all the things I got to do, introduce you to who I'm working with, who we're working with, everything else. Because the reason why I like to do it on the same time when they first get started is this. Even though I can schedule it the next day or maybe whatever in order to do it, I find this. The reason why I don't just put this at the welcome calls, like when I say, we say, tell someone I'm going to schedule time with you later. The reason why I don't always like schedule time with them later is because within that 1 day, 2 days that you may get back with them, they may have talked to a bunch of people who said the wrong things, or you are the person who got them started maybe brand new. They don't know where to give them direction to go to Team Unity Training. They don't know to make sure they get off to a great start. So you got them started, let them figure things out on their own. Over the course of the next day or two, they're talking to people crazy. And I say crazy because they don't know what they're saying. So therefore, the people are like, what are you talking about? Nah. And now by the time you're supposed to meet with them tomorrow for a game planning session, or 2 days later, they don't show up because they didn't talk to people and nobody else made sure they understood what to do. So if you remember, this is important. When you do the welcome call, you have to do it exactly how I said it just now. And I coach you, all of you who on the call, because in it, you welcome the team and family, you edify the sponsor, and you edify the system by telling the person to go to Team Unity training. You literally making sure that your brand new person is learning, and their person and the one who got the one who got the person you sponsored, they're learning, and the one that they just sponsored, they're learning as well. So that way you yourself can ensure that you have a connection to your people to help them, and so that you don't lose a lot of people inside the format. Right. So once you have done the welcome call, right, that on that Friday, we're going to get the calendar out and we're going to schedule time for us to get together the next day, which is Saturday or maybe even Sunday. All right. Now, the reason why we do it in that time frame, 24 to 48 hours, because I told you earlier, most people, they'll quit in a couple of days if they don't know what to do and you don't talk to them. They will exhaust they'll watch a bunch of videos, talk to a bunch of people, say a bunch of things, and they lost. And it's hard to get them back on track. It's like when you got a job, if you start tomorrow, your orientation starts tomorrow. You say, how fast can I work tomorrow? Come in tomorrow for orientation, right? And some people do it orientation that day because they know people are looking for other jobs too. And if they want you, they want you. They don't want you to get a chance to go look and go someplace else. And now you don't show up to orientation a week later because you still have found another job someplace else. So they may say, come in tomorrow for orientation because they want you to start tomorrow because they know you. They know how fast you can be discouraged and how fast you can go off and how fast life can get in the way. So they want you to come and bring your butt to work tomorrow. Tomorrow. Can I say, well, I'm put an A on the end of that. Tomorrow. All right. That's how fast. So we work the same way. We want people, when we get them started on Friday, schedule a game planning session with them to get with them on Saturday. Game planning session is your GPS. Game planning session, GPS. GPS lets you know where you start and where you're going. Our GPS helps you understand the same thing. Your why, right? Where you're starting at in your life, what's important, but also attach it to where you're going at. Where you're going, binary qualifications, where you're going, and how you're going to get there through your back office training. But your GPS is this right here, your game planning session. Why am I partnering with Unity and TLC? What's the top 3 goals you want to achieve using TLC as a vehicle? How will I get to where I want to be? How will I stay focused to accomplish my goals? What am I willing to give up? What should I do on a daily basis? We have everything you're going to need when we meet with you on Saturday after we got you started on Friday. On Saturday, going through your game planning to get you off to a great start, including your back office. Now, when you come to the training, make sure you come for your initial marketing training, all right? Which means we're going to listen to me. This is important for all of you guys. Initial marketing training is people, when they get started in business, they got to learn how to retail and recruit. They got to market to people to retail, market to people to recruit. So the initial marketing training is teaching people how to retail and recruit. The first 2 ways we get paid in the business in this company from the compensation plan is retail and recruit. If they don't recruit, the only way you get paid is retail. And it's business 101, but you got to buy something and sell something. I don't care if you buy some information that so you can be able to sell some information. It's still buy, sell. You learn some stuff to sell some stuff. You bought some stuff, bought utensils, bought computers, bought stuff, the phone to train on, whatever you bought that you can be in business with, you bought some stuff, and now you got to sell the service. You bought some products, and now you got to sell the products. Retail, business 101. So no such thing as, well, I'm in the business, I don't know if I'm talking. It's business 101. You have to sell something, right? And we sell products. So to make sure you know how to sell the products, we get with you and we teach you how to actually do it. We teach you 2 things: how to contact and invite, and how to go through the retail. Remember I said retail and recruit? Reason why I put them in this order here instead of putting retail and then contacting, because after we actually do step 2, which is getting your home party together, I'm going to help you retail. I'm going to help you do those things. I'm going to help you schedule. I'm going to put something on the books for you. That's your open house, your virtual grand opening. We're going to schedule that, and we're going to actually help you, the people that you have contacted, inviting. Where's that at? Right here. These are the people that we're going to teach you how to contact and invite them to your personal call. And from your personal call is you opening your doors to your store online or virtually in a home at your home. And someone's going to come and do the presentation for you over whether at your house or whether it's going to be online. You can even do it at your house, and I can still be online. I do those many times as well. I'll just call in while you've invited people to your house. They see the products. We talk about the products online. While they're there, they just start purchasing products. I watched my daughter literally do one a few days ago. While she's right here, she's doing the home party while she's here right now, going through the presentation with stuff. And by the time she was finished right there, her sponsors someplace in Ohio, going through the presentation online, showing her how to walk through this whole process or whatever, and then actually selling the product. So we do the same thing here. We can show you how to do it online, right? But your initial marketing training within your first 24 to 48 hours that you start on Friday, just get together on Saturday so we can talk about your why, talk about contact inviting, talk about your retail script, talk about the things that we're going to do when we actually do your home party. Because we're going to schedule your initial home party and virtual grand openings to create a sense of urgency while you are still excited in the first 24 to 72 hours. Now, I say the first 24 just is a lesson for you guys. If you have a person like myself who already know what requires, which is a mindset. It's just a mindset for me. I don't have to know everything. My mindset is knowing that if my sponsor knows everything, I know everything. So I can literally talk, I can get started today, tell people to give them a call with me tomorrow because I need to make some money immediately. And I get people on a call tomorrow. My sponsor do the presentation for me tomorrow. And I know that I'm going to sell products so people are going to join. And I know within 24 hours, I can do it. But some people, they know they've never done this before. It's going to take you a couple of days to get them ready or a day or two. So you got to go through an orientation and get through some things with them to make sure they know what to do and how to do it and how to invite and things like that. All right. So when I do your home party, let's say you got started on Friday. On Saturday, we do your virtual grand opening. On Sunday, you can actually do a home party because you did a virtual grand opening. You can invite people to a home party on Sunday or on Monday. Remember, I said 72 hours is the latest, 3 days the latest. That means if a person gets started on Friday, by Monday, you can actually be doing a home party for them. By Monday, you can be doing Sunday, you can be doing a launch call on the phone, or even inviting those people for the launch call to the home party on Monday. That's how fast this thing works. It don't have to be you think you're gonna have a greater amount of people that's gonna show up because you put it. Well, I'm gonna put it 5 days out because I know my people. You don't know your people because 5 days out they're gonna tell you because I know your people more than you know your people. I've been doing this for 30 years. 5 days out, your people are gonna tell you, oh, I'm sorry, something came up. Oh, I forgot. They're gonna tell you that in 3 days too. But in 5 days, they definitely going to tell you. They'll tell you right now, oh, yeah, I definitely got you. Within 5 days, something came up. You know what came up? Sitting on their damn couch, going through TikTok videos. That's what came up. They don't feel like going back out. But if they still at the level of excitement, still going off your excitement when you got started on Friday, we start calling them on Saturday to something on Sunday or maybe Monday, they'll show up. And when they show up because you was hyped up during those days. The hype, they won't remember how hyped up you was 5 days from now. So you might have less than that's going to show up. All right. So it's important that you schedule your grand opening and then we do it and we launch it. Now, why is all that important? Because after we have launched your business, after we have helped you get started into the business, then what will happen after that? Somebody's going to buy or they're going to join. And what's going to happen after they join? Going to go right back to step one. Make sure that person is the product of the product. Make sure they put their list of people. Make sure they launch their business. All right. And put together they go through the game planning session and put together their launch calls. When we do the launch call, go back to step one. I literally took 45 minutes to go through the orientation for 3 steps that I just went through in 10 seconds to tell you what you're going to do with each person once they join. Because the orientation is important that you start to understand the why you do the business. Why these things are important, the psychology behind the things that you do, what's going to keep you not just get in the business, but get them in, keep them in, and then move them along. All right. So that's what's important. Now, I do tell people to schedule a social media party 7 to 10 days out. You know what I'm saying? And again, I put the first one in 3 to 5 days because these are caveats, all right? 7 to 10 days. That means if I got you started And I know that you have done your, because you may not be a person of big influence. And we did a home party, did a launch call. A lot of people may not have shown. We put two on the books. They may not, many people not shown for the next one. Within 7 days, then within 3 days, 5 days, I'll go live with you on social media, because I know within that much time that while you're still going, I can still do a live to help you get some things going on. And then also when I say here in 7 to 10 days, because if you actually been doing your launch calls behind the scenes and people buying and joining, I may not want to go live yet because you've been doing other things first, talking to people first. I know the first thing people want to start doing is posting online, but always posting online is not going to just get you the customers, because you post a picture, you post a banner. So therefore, I like to make sure. Then, if you really want people to purchase and buy the products, I do the social media part, because now after you have sold some products to some people, you have got people who told you they're going to buy a joint, and you even gotten your products within a few days. You've been starting to use the products. By the time we go live, we can talk about the fact that you drank the coffee because you got your products by now, and your coffee just came in that day. 7 days later, and we're talking about we're talking about the NutriBurst because you already got it within a much 7 days later, and you just got yours, and we're talking about it. You know what I mean? All these other things. Those are the things that I do. I say 7 to 10 days, so I'm gonna give you enough time to get your products. So when we go live, we can talk about your products, my products. Do you have to have them? No. You know how I know? Because one of my biggest organizations I built was all over the world, and I started with a young lady who was from Jamaica. And when she got started, she told me, well, my people, the type of people, they got to see me have the product first. I said, so, no, your people are my people too. Well, my people in Jamaica are different. I said, I've been building Jamaica for dozens of years. It's just not true. I do this I said, I need you to trust me in this process. We're going to go live on your call. We're going to let your people know what you have coming. And at that time, this is all we had. Let them know you. And I talked about the tea, and I let them know that that her product is coming. And she don't have the products yet, but she needs you to purchase the products today, because by the time hers get here, yours can get there. And she wants you guys to be a part of a group that she's going to work with you guys and all stuff together. She had about 30 something people who bought the product that day, and about 20 something people who joined her in business that day who bought it, because I was saying she needs you guys as accountability partners for when the product comes. You guys can actually, so they all got started at that point. I told my testimonial, and I had somebody else did their testimony who already using the products, who was the young lady sponsor. And then I just said that she, who hasn't got her products yet, then after that, when she made money, she saw the money, she saw the people joining, she was excited. Then she went off, she was off to the races after that. So I gave you guys all this stuff so you know you don't have to have the products and actually go live. But it's great that by the time, within 7 to 10 days of us going live, the products have got to your house, things have happened, we can talk about it. But if you haven't had no results, nothing happened, nothing going on, and I did it that way as well, because I wanted to be able to move faster with the young lady, because she already had been in for several days, and it took me a few days to get back connected to her, because they didn't do the welcome call out the gate. And by the time I did the welcome call, I scooped up myself, and I went through the process and put everything in place. And as soon as I did, we were off to the races. So I give that to you guys so you know that everything when it comes to those first 3 steps are important. All right, to launch your business, to get off to amateur, starter, business professionals, launch one. Those 3 steps that I taught you teach you how to successfully launch your business. Right now, 24-hour homework when you get started on Friday. By the time we get together the next day, make sure you go to Team Industry Training, download the Dare to Dream, your calendar, your presentation, compensation plans. You understand why, how you make money. So when I'm going through the presentation, you have the presentation so you can learn how to present and talk. Get your calendar so you're not going off the top of your head anymore. All right, you're not you're a professional now. And register your SmartShip for your monthly prize drawing. All right. And of course, watch the 4-step training videos. That's going to, once you go to Team Industry Training, it's going to, I told you, all that stuff is in there, including the 4-step training videos. The Telegram group, everything that's in there. All right, so they're going to get all that stuff. And they could put together their list. The list, like I said, so when we get together tomorrow, we can start your initial marketing training. No cancellations. Appointments, time, actions equal success. Many times I'll tell a person, we're going to, don't cancel, and they'll let things come up. And by the time life gets in the way several times, now you got nobody to work with because they didn't let life beat them up. until you understand that no cancellations is your appointments that you have for times the action that you take with those appointments equal to success that you're going to need for yourself to succeed. Step 4 is simply what we're doing right now, plugging into the system. Making sure you commit to the vision calls, training calls for 18 months. Give it your all. Not a month, not be signed up in 18 months, but you haven't bought a product except the first month, but yet you still say you're in business because you got a link that's still in your bio that you're not even active, so you make $0 somebody's purchasing. That's like saying they gave me a job, but you never went to the job, and you keep telling people I work at you. You lie. You don't work there. You haven't even gotten a paycheck from there, so you don't work there. Right? You say you don't work there. I'm saying so, but people do that here. So the same thing is for 18 months of you showing up to the calls, for you going through the classes, for you going through the trainings, being committed for 18 months. Sundays we have our Vision Mastery call at 9 p.m. on this same line. Expand your vision, expand your thinking, help you understand the reasons why, and stay locked in. On a daily basis, all of you guys on this call, if I call you each today and ask you guys how many calls have you done at 7 to 8 this week, how many of you guys on this call can literally tell me listen, I don't care, it doesn't even matter if, like right now, when I started this call at 10 o'clock on the dot. Only person who was on the call at 10 o'clock on the dot was Nikki. I still started the call right at 10. I didn't wait for nobody. I'm not waiting. That means if none of you showed up, I was going to still be doing the call today the same way. Matter of fact, I got everybody hidden, so I don't even know who's on the call right now because I don't want to know. I want to be able to be in my own vibe, my own energy. Let the universe see I'm ready for whoever comes next, or whoever's showing up now. I'm in my space now. I literally can't see nobody, so I don't even know who's on the line. Don't want to know, just because when you schedule calls, you just schedule it because you got to get good at doing what you're doing. You got to let the universe see that you're ready for the people to show up. So 7 or 8 o'clock, a perfect time for you to do a launch call for yourself. Many of you guys who on this call already know how to do it. If you got people started, you should be doing it this week for them. If you haven't got people started, you already had it on your books, so you're going to invite people. I've done several calls this week, and I sold products. You know why? Because I told people to meet me on Zoom. Scheduled times that I already had on the books myself. So since I had it on my books, when they called and they met me, as a matter of fact, I got a call tomorrow, made a scheduled call tomorrow for somebody at 10 o'clock tomorrow evening the same way, whatever and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He was like, hey, sorry for the late response. I love talking with you. I'm gonna have some time on Sunday in the evening to talk, maybe put together the game plan. That sounds fair. How much do I need? How much do it take me to get started again? And that was me already talking to them and saying, listen, we get together and schedule some time. And I met with him one time already at around 10 o'clock while he's at work on lunch break, and said, let's schedule some more time. He didn't call me back after work, but he hit me back yesterday and was like, hey, let's schedule that time for Sunday. But I already have it on my calendar that I have scheduled time. And get up the stairs. I have scheduled time for that already. And because I have that time, I know that I can actually do it at that time. So if you schedule a time, you'll be available for people when they show up. You can actually close them out. Tuesdays, we have a rebirth call. You'll see it inside the group. You know where the link is going to be at, whether it's going to be Instagram, Telegram, whatever. We do that. We keep that one floating that way purposely for you guys to actually log in and see for yourself. All right, and that's at 9 o'clock on Tuesdays. Wednesdays, we have a leadership mastery call that we do each and every Wednesday. This is night school for 18 months. You're going to be in class and training. I do these class trainings, and I get on a bunch of other trainings throughout the week myself. I train you guys. I'm on other calls where I'm getting trained on other things all throughout the week myself. So you guys only got 2 calls, maybe 3. I got a bunch of calls that I show up all throughout the week for myself because I'm in constant training, constant improvement, never ending constant improvement for myself. All right. Saturdays is our new member orientation call that we do each and every Saturday at 10 a.m. on the dot. Every call, log in before the call starts. Don't wait until I'm going to start doing the calls on the time. I'm not going to be waiting for 3 and 5 minutes after, because it takes time from those who get on early. So on the dot is when the calls get started. So make sure that you are logging in prior to the call, set your alarm for 5 minutes before, 3 minutes before, whatever it is. So as soon as your alarm goes off, you know to log directly in. I just give you a caveat. Set your alarm so it reminds you 5 minutes before, so you can log in and be in space and ready for training ahead of time, so the call can start on time. That shows respect to yourself as an entrepreneur, shows respect to your leader as an entrepreneur. That's like you getting to your airport on the time that you think you can just show up and be like, why you guys close the gate? Because this time we close it. Well, I'm here now. Don't matter if you're here now. You missed it. All right. And we used to actually close the lock and lock the calls out after a certain time. There's some training calls I'm on where I'm locked out if I'm not in on time. So I make sure I'm in on time myself. All right. And then, of course, 11 a.m., we have the rebirth recognition training that happens on the rebirth line. I have a look in the group. It should be happening here on the rebirth line here in a few minutes as well. So you guys, once we finish this call, yep, she got it. She got it. We're going to be going live in about a few minutes, 5 minutes on the zoom.therebirthnow.com with Dr. Twala Portis. So anyway, guys, plan a team event once a month in your local area with the people that's there with you to go out and have some other fun other than just business. And call your sponsor at least once a day to build team relationships and rebuild the confidence of your people as they're going through their life and going through their whys and everything else. So I love each and every one of you guys. And I'll see you guys next week. At the top, I see each and every one of you guys over the top. You guys have an amazing new you. Good day, everybody. See you on the next call.